Hey, what's up guys? Alec here from Cichlid Bros. In today's video, we are going to give a care guide for keeping crystal red shrimp. Behind me here is my 10-gallon rimless tank where I have 16 crystal red shrimp. In this video, we are going to go over a wide variety of topics and tips related to shrimp keeping. But first, as always, please hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate it. And let's dive right in. My favorite part about having a shrimp tank is how active the tank is. They are always all over the tank and foraging for food. I will find them hanging from leaves, hiding in moss, climbing rocks, cleaning glass, or even swimming throughout the water column. They have a very interesting personality and comical behavior, and they are very active. They also look very cool with some unique colors and designs for a nano aquarium. The biggest con for me is that most fish want to eat them, so there aren't many tank mates that go well with them. We will talk more about that later. My only other gripe is that they can be a bit fragile depending on what type of shrimp you get, which brings me to my first topic. Shrimp from the Neocaridina family are probably the most popular and hardy types of freshwater shrimp, and they do well in most established tank setups as far as water parameters go. They come in a variety of different colors and make for a very attractive shrimp tank. I wanted something a bit more unique and challenging, so I went with Crystal Red's shrimp from the Caridina family. The Caridina family includes crystals, Taiwan bees, and tigers. Caridina shrimp are much more particular about their water parameters. Caridina shrimp need softer water. Normally, I'm not a believer in chasing pH numbers and just trying to keep your water parameters stable, but not here. These shrimp can be very fragile, and there are a few simple ways to get this done. First, you need a buffering substrate that helps lower the pH some. From there, it's best to use remineralized RO water in your tank. Since I plan on joining the saltwater side of the hobby soon, I found this to be a simple solution because I was going to buy an RODI filtration system to make my own saltwater anyway. RODI water reads out a TDS, or a total dissolved solids, of 0 or close to it. Then you add a product like salty shrimp GH, KH+, before you add the water to your tank to ensure the water you add has the right minerals in your tank without the wrong ones. For crystal reds like mine, you need a TDS reading of about 150, give or take. Other Caridina species like Taiwan bees need a little bit lower. I measure a TDS with this easy-to-use TDS meter I bought on Amazon. My tap water is about 350 TDS. If your tap water is close to 150, you may be fine to use tap water in your shrimp tank. They can almost do without a heater. If your room temperature can keep your tank about 70 degrees, they can go down as low as 68 degrees or as high as 74. Just realize higher temperatures may lead to quicker breeding, but also shorter lifespans. To maximize breeding success, it would probably be best to do a shrimp-only tank. There are many nanofish that have been known to do well with adult shrimp, but almost any fish will eat a shrimplet when given the chance. Clown killifish and Endler's livebearers are two of the best shrimp tank mates due to having tiny mouths and peaceful nature. I have 8 clown killies in my shrimp tank, and not one shrimp has died so far. One of the best ways to ensure the safety of baby shrimp with fish like these is to create many hiding places in your tankscape. As I said earlier, a buffering substrate is a must to help with water parameters. I chose Fluval Stratum. From there, the main focus of your tank setup should be to create hiding places, add surface area, and improve water quality. The best way to achieve all three is live plants. Shrimp love live plants for all the biofilm they can eat from it and the nitrate reduction. Mosses are great because they create hiding places and have a lot of surface area for biofilm. One of the best plants to absorb excess nutrients from the water column is floating plants like duckweed. Almond leaves are great for biofilm, and rock and driftwood are great for adding surface area. There are a lot of ways to scape your tank that is both aesthetically pleasing and good for your shrimp. I'm a fan of show tanks. I don't have a fish room with a bunch of breeding racks. My tanks are out in the open in my living space, so I want nice scapes and no big bulky equipment inside. That's just my preference. It's probably best to use a sponge filter for a shrimp tank, as it provides a good amount of surface area to graze on. I just don't like the look of it. To minimize the equipment in my tank, I went with a small Sun canister filter and lily pipes, as well as a very small heater. You might be surprised at how many shrimp you can fit into your tank. You can have up to 10 shrimp per gallon. That means this tank can hold up to 100 shrimp. It is, however, wise to start out on that lower end, because not only is it a more cost-effective way to start up your shrimp tank, but once you get your colony established, these guys will breed like crazy. The other thing to consider is that shrimp like strength in numbers. The more shrimp that are out and about, the safer the other shrimp will feel to get out and about as well. When it comes to feeding, just don't overfeed your shrimp. Their main source of food will be the leaf litter, leftover food, and biofilm. I drop a few shrimp pellets in my tank every day, and when my shrimp were young and my tank was just establishing, I added some Bacter AE, which is basically just a biofilm enhancer. In conclusion, you just have to pick which type of shrimp is right for you, be cautious with tank mates, and set up your tank for success with proper water parameters and tank scape. Shrimp are a really fun thing to try in this hobby, and are perfect for a nano build. I definitely recommend it. Alright guys, that'll do it for this week's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.